For every suspect who falls for detectives' tricks, there's one suspect who successfully outsmarts detectives. Consider 19-year-old Roderick Mitchell, who shot a man outside a nightclub because that man was talking to Roderick's girlfriend. The detectives want a confession and employ the commonly used strategy of dangling the information they might have in front of a suspect in an attempt to get the suspect to start talking.
Why am I down?
Tell me the address on Madison again. I'm gonna get to it. I promise. I'm trying to do a little background on you first. Okay?
You want to know Madison?
Yes.
16.
Thank you.
It's either 2853 or 2538. It's one of the two.
Okay. That's okay. Tell me about the work van. What's it look like?
It's white.
Okay. What else? Does it have windows, or is it a panel van? Has it got any ladders on the top? Is it all beat up, or is it a brand new one?
It's not new. It's not beat up either. It's a work van. I mean, I don't know.
Windows?
It's like something like that.
Okay. Ladders?
No.
What hours did you work on Thursday when you drove that van?
Well, I actually got to work at like 8:15.
8:15? Okay. What'd you say?
I said this is fucking killing me.
What is?
My stomach.
What's wrong with your stomach?
It's like in a 60 for too long. Or you gotta stretch it out a little bit. It's like most of the things. I guess I don't know.
Is that the injury you were talking about?
Yes, that's fine. I still want to know why I'm down here.
Okay. What time did you get off work on Thursday?
Like I've answered like a lot of good questions. Please tell me why I'm down here.
Okay, I will. You've answered that one question for me, and then we'll get into some things about why we're here.
Okay, that's fine. I worked from 8 to 5, or 8:15 to 5.
Okay.
Like 5:15.
Okay. And who's your supervisor? So I just want to finish asking you about work, and then we'll talk about why we're here. When you go to work, where do you report to?
What do I report to?
Mm-hmm. Like when you get there in the morning, where do you go?
To do the work.
I know, but do you take your van home with you? Do you go to like a shop or an office?
No, like sometimes, like if you don't really have your own van, you gotta find. If you don't have your own like transportation, truck, van, car, whatever, you gotta find your own way to work and do,
And then when
figure
you
it out. And then when you get done from work, you go home. But
okay, I understand having to get your own transportation to and from, but the van you drive at work, where do you pick that up?
I don't always drive it.
Whose is it?
Who is it?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I've never asked before. Now I'm thinking about it.
So my main question is, where do you get that van? Where did you pick that van up on Thursday? Like you went to work, where do you go? Like when I go to work, I come here. Where do you go when you go to work?
I just gave you all 4 of the addresses. It depends on, like, sometimes we get work orders for Reading Road and only Glenwood. And other times we'll get work orders for the President or Riverview. It don't, like...
How do you know to go there?
Because we get work orders.
The day before?
Yeah, sometimes day before, week before. Like, we get them, like, by the stacks. Like,
Okay.
Say we got, like... We get hired by the contract. So, like, they say we hire you for 90 hours.
Okay.
So you accumulate how many days you're going to work to make that 90 hours. Like, I say I work 4 hours this day, 6 hours that day.
Okay.
8 at, you know what I mean? It doesn't like, you don't have like a set time. You just have to be there at 8, to 5. You know what I mean? But how many ever hours you work, you can work it during that time. You see what I'm saying?
I do.
So I usually work all the time because I love my work.
How long have you worked there?
On and off. So 6 years.
Okay.
I couldn't tell you.
You got it in your phone?
Yes, I do.
Okay. So you said on Thursday you were on Reading Road, Greenwood, Madison, Hackberry. Anything in particular take you to the west side?
Yeah.
Hmm?
Yeah, I was time. I go on the west side every day.
Okay. So on Thursday, what time were you on the west side? Because I'm not sure where Greenwood is, but
It's out there.
okay. So none of the addresses you gave me are the west side.
So, then, can you tell me why I'm here directly? Because that's.
So my questions are getting there.
But
I will tell you, he works in the District 3 investigative unit, and he investigates felonious assaults and things like that. I work in the homicide unit. So I do death investigations.
okay, so tell me why I'm here. Like, specifically.
What brought you to the west side on Thursday?
That's definitely not answering my question. Really isn't.
Did the officers tell you anything when they picked you up?
Nobody said nothing. I literally just got there. I don't even know, like, if anyone got me from there. I literally, just got there, literally. Just got out of the Uber, maybe 2 hours. And I sat on the couch, and it's like, bro, I'm tired. So, no. Then, they knocked on the door. They didn't tell my brother to come outside. They didn't tell me to come outside. He handcuffed me and he walked into the park.
Okay. Okay. Well, we are investigating a shooting that occurred on Thursday. So we're here to talk to you about your involvement in that.
So I have a lawyer. Shit.
I can't answer that for you. If you're telling me that you want a lawyer, that's fine. But I can't tell you whether you.
I think I want.
You want an attorney? Okay. That's fine. Can I answer any questions for you? Because I'm not going to talk to you anymore. I'm not going to ask you any more questions. You will be transported to the Justice Center because you have a warrant for murder and a warrant for felonious assault.
Felonious assault, murder.
Yes.
What did I assault?
I can't answer those questions for you. Just know, because you asked for a lawyer. If you want a minute to think about that, I can go over your rights with you again. That's okay. But as of right now, I can't talk to you about the case anymore, and I can't ask you any questions about it.
Okay.
But we're not here because we think something happened. We're not here with you because we think something happened. We're here with you because we know what happened. And I'm sure he does too, always likes to get the other side of the story because there's different versions, and then somewhere in the middle is the truth.
That's very true. That's very true.
The videos, witnesses, forensics, all that stuff, they can't say what you were thinking and why you did what you did. So that's why we were going to sit down with you and talk to you about what happened.
The videos. Oh, I apologize. Go ahead.
I was just going to say, we're past the point of whether you did or didn't do it, we're not here to talk to you about that.
Of course.
But we think it's very important to get the other side of it too, because right now that just shows one picture of what happened. You hear me? But nobody was in your shoes at that particular time
I mean,
to talk about what happened. So
I
that's up to
totally
you.
understand that, man, and everything like that about the videos and stuff and whatever. But
I mean, everybody knows you down there. It's not like, you know what I mean? So some shit happened. We wanted to hear your side of it, and that's why we were going to sit down and talk about it. Okay? And that's all it is, you know?
Thank you
I
for
wasn't
that.
in your shoes, so I don't know what was going through your head at that particular time. I don't, you know, things, you know, that's kind of a two-dimensional video witnesses. They're not looking at it through your eyes at that particular moment.
I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know what picture people painting or whatever they think in their head. You know, all I know is I go to work every single day, Sunday through Sunday. CMHA, go down there, help the guys out. I mind my business. I go about my day. I do this every single day. Every single day. So I don't know what, you know, people saying, everybody say they know me, things of that nature. No one's gonna say anything like I'm a bad person or I missed that and the third, man, because at the end of the day, I do the same thing every single day. I wake up at 6 o'clock, I mix a lot, I brush my teeth, I get my son up, take him to his mama's house, I go to work every single day. Sometimes I take him with me, usually on Tuesdays and Thursdays. But other than that, I do the same thing every single day.
Neither one of us are
Every
saying that
single
you're a
day.
bad guy. And I don't think anybody's saying that.
And we weren't there, so that's why we wanted to talk to you about your
Right.
perspective on why things happen the way they happen. Because I think, you know, what you have to say is very important about how that happened. And shit happens quick, you know, spur of the moment.
We got some paperwork to take care of. It's going to be a few minutes. And then we'll be back with you, okay?
That's fine. Can I buy like something before I go or something?
What do you need?
A black and mild?
Oh, we don't have any black and milds here.
There's nowhere you can smoke. All these smoke, all those things go off. You know what I mean?
If you, I got cigarettes. If you want to smoke a cigarette before we go, you can do that. Do you
I'll
want?
take it. I'll take it.
Okay, it'll be a little bit. Do you want water or something to eat? We have snack stuff. Or do you want a soda?
Can I get on the phone?
Who do you want to call? You know what? Never mind. Are you okay? I hear your belly making noises.
I keep saying my stomach hurt, but I'm fine. Like I really just
Do you need the restroom?
no. I don't need the restroom. That
Okay.
it's not like nothing about the like. It's just shit. This muscle hurt. It hurts. Shit. It's fine though.
Do you need medical assistance?
No.
Okay, I'm just checking.
I mean, because honestly, like, I would have accepted everything you had to offer, but you said I was down here for murder, influence, assault, and like that shit is fucking crazy.
I'm gonna go take care of some things, and we'll be back as quick as we can. Okay?
Margaret, I'm over this,
There's an officer outside. If you need anything, knock on the door. If you need the restroom, or
Yeah, the only thing can I get on the phone?
you can, but it's gonna be a little bit. When you get to the Justice Center, you'll be able to make calls from there. Okay?
When you first go in, they're free.
Yeah.
No, what I'm saying is like,
Who do you?
how am I going to be able to contact a lawyer?
You'll get an attorney. They will appoint one for you when you go to arraignment.
You'll go to room A at 9 a.m. tomorrow, and they'll appoint you somebody.
You'll have an attorney when you get there. And whoever your attorney is will probably be familiar with me or with him. And if you say, hey, I want to talk to these two detectives, your attorney will talk to you about that. Whether he or she thinks that that's okay or a good idea or not a bad idea, we just can't give you legal advice.
Yeah, that's fine.
In spite of maintaining his silence, Roderick got 50 years in prison. It's likely his sentence would have been longer had he hadn't kept his mouth shut. Sometimes detectives really come close to ignoring a suspect's request for an attorney. Consider the case of Jameel Knox, who shot a man riding a bike in broad daylight. In spite of Jameel requesting a lawyer, the detectives continue their attempts to get Jameel to talk.
Hey man, give me some water, man. You need some water? You smart. I've been eating 2 days. What you want to eat? Bring the chips, Fritos, or Cheetos. What you said, you ain't stopped in 2 days? What you been doing?
My girl.
Your girl? Arguing?
Nah, fucking.
Who's your girl?
I don't want to talk about that, bro.
You don't want to talk with your girl?
No, I don't want to know why I'm here, man.
Alright, we'll get to it. Just trying to see where your head's at, man. Make sure you're alright, you know what I mean?
I'm not alright. My aunt died. And I'm supposed to be going to her funeral right now. I'm down here.
He's supposed to go on the funeral right now?
My mom probably called him my phone. She's supposed to pick me up. I don't know why I'm down here. I don't know I've been doing the right thing. There's no reason I should be down here.
Yeah. Great aunt, whatever you want to call it.
I just want to get this over with, man.
Alright, well, like I said, this is my partner Randy. My name's Matt. I don't know if we introduced ourselves when we walked in because we had some other stuff going on, but listen, we're just looking to talk to anyone about this day, see what happened. We're just trying to put the pieces together.
So, this whole thing, like, what kind of encounter is this? I'm being asked as a witness, am I being talked to as a suspect?
Right now?
I don't even know what the fuck is going on. I don't know what I'm
now we're
asking
asking
the officers. They like, you have a warrant. I'm saying, so a warrant for what? What's the charge? Oh, we can't tell you. I'm lying. I don't know. I just saw the parole.
No, we're looking potentially right now. We're looking at you as a witness right now to see what you know, or what you saw, or what happened out there. We're trying to find anyone that had anything to do with anything.
About what?
You know what I mean?
Well, I'm saying, you're not telling me.
And that's what we'll get to. But before we do that, we have to do things by the book. We do things the right way. I know you've been down here before, but right now we're just trying to figure out what's going on, put the pieces together. Before we talk to you about anything else, we got to read you right from this card, the Rochester Police Department notification and waiver form. Right? Just give me a verbal yes or no after each question to make sure that you understand. And then we'll move on from there. And we'll basically, I'm sure you have questions for us, we have questions for you, and then we'll take care of it. You have the right to remain silent. You do not have to say anything if you don't want to. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Anything that you do say can be used against you in court of law. Do you understand that?
Yes.
You have the right to talk to a lawyer before answering questions that have here with you. Do you understand that?
Yes.
If you can't pay for a lawyer, it won't be given to you before questioning if you wish. Do you understand that?
Right.
If you do wish to talk to me and my partner, you can stop at any time. Right? So if you get another 15 minutes, you want to talk anymore, just let us. It was August 4th, the day that we're talking about. It was a day, it was like 1:30 in the afternoon over on Wabash Street. There was an incident that happened. We're trying to figure out what happened. We're trying to talk to anyone that was out there that may know what was going on. Do you remember that day? Do you remember being around that area?
No.
No? Do you ever hang out on Ackerman Street?
No. I used to hang out over there.
How long? When was the last time you think you was out on Ackerman Street?
See, man, Because I really want to talk to you. I really want to talk to y'all.
Well, listen, Michael, I
want to talk to you.
I know, but you know why you're here, right?
I want to talk to y'all. You know what I'm saying? I don't know shit about what y'all asking me. I wish I could help y'all out. You know what I'm saying? I gotta have a lawyer before I answer questions, because I've been down in the past and tried to help y'all out before, and shit turned around on me the wrong way.
Yeah.
Like right now, I'm going through an issue right now, trying to fight and get my conviction overturned, because I was convicted of a weapon charge where they never had a weapon. I was illegally convicted.
Yeah.
So I tried to help them out with that.
Yeah, but you're on parole for that.
Right.
So what's there to fight about? That's all done.
Because they had me plead guilty to attempted possession of a firearm in the second degree by New York State law.
That's over with. It's nothing you can do about that.
I was coerced into that, taking that. I was forced.
Yeah, but it's too late. You should handle that back then.
Well, I got my appeal rights. I still have those.
What are you trying to appeal? You're on parole.
A legal conviction. A force.
You trying to get that off your record?
Hell yeah.
Oh, okay.
Hell yeah. I didn't do that shit.
Well,
they got me convicted of a weapon they never had.
Yeah, but I
All of their evidence came from that innocent.
Listen, I mean, that whole thing with that, I read that whole report, and you confessed to it. So, you felt something about that. We went first, they forced you. What did they do? They beat you up? How'd they force you?
I don't even want to get into that. Man.
Okay. The only reason you know why you're here, I mean, we wanted to clear up this whole thing with you and Orlando and what happened.
I don't even know that name, man.
You don't know those people.
I don't know that name you just said. But
Really? You don't know Orlando? We're sitting here talking like three men. We've been decent with you. You know, we giving you everything you asked for. We've been straight up with you. And I could tell what's weighing on you. You want to get it off your chest, and you know you do. That's the only reason we have to straighten that out. I mean, we can't talk to you now about it because, you know, you say you don't want to. But we're here to help you. You know, you kept saying you want to help us. We're trying to help you because
can I come back and talk to you?
When you want to come back?
I mean, I'll come back today, man. I just want to talk to my mom. I want to talk to a lawyer.
Do you have a lawyer?
No, I'm going to go get one. I want to do this shit right, man. I need some legal advice. I'm scared, man. I don't know what the fuck is going on.
We know you are. I mean, me and Matt been working on this thing since it happened, so we're really just, like Matt said, we just wanted to get your story.
I don't have a story, man.
Well, we wanted to find out what happened.
I don't have a story. What I could do is, I don't have a story. I don't know what the fuck is going on. What I could do for y'all, I can get my lawyer, and then y'all can ask me the questions, and then my lawyer, I can answer every question y'all want, man. With no problem.
Do you want to call? Is there anyone who wants to call for you?
My mother.
Your mom? All right.
Please.
Still no lawyer, nothing that you have in mind?
I do have a lawyer in mind.
Do you still know his name?
Her name is Sylvia Lopez.
Sylvia Lopez. All right. All right.
Because I know she give me the perfect advice.
How old are you?
33, man.
You got any kids? How many kids you got?
I'm one. About to be 7 next month.
Okay. You really need somebody to come in here and give you advice?
Hell yeah.
You're a grown man.
Of course, it's dirty. I know how the legal system works, man.
Yeah, but you know what happened too. You ain't nobody talk to you. You should speak for yourself.
I'm a lawyer, man. I gotta do it that way, man. I just told y'all what I'm going through. Last time I tried to help you.
Just hang on here, just be gentlemen, and we're back, right? Maybe a little bit.
So,
hang on.
I used to if I could talk to my mom, man.
What's your last name?
K-N-O-X.
Let's call your first name.
J-A-M-I-L.
Your middle name is A?
Yeah.
You got nicknames? You know your social security number?
I don't know, man.
You don't know? Where were you born?
Here in Rochester. Strong. So that's what.
What color your eyes? Brown?
Yeah. You've been doing this for a long time, right?
Yeah.
How long you been a detective?
Too long. What's all you?
5'11".
What do you weigh?
Probably 210. You believe in God?
No.
You don't believe in God? So what you believe in?
You in the truth.
The truth?
Yeah. How old are you?
33.
What's your date of birth?
6/11/87. So you believe in right and wrong, right?
Mm-hmm. You don't wear glasses or nothing, do you?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah.
You got contacts?
Glasses. I don't got my glasses.
You got glasses. What's your religion? What's your religion?
Islam.
You Muslim?
Yeah. Why you don't believe in God, man?
You got GED, right?
Yeah.
What's the highest grade you completed?
GED.
Okay. I mean, what grade did you drop out in?
Well, I went to college, but I never completed the courses.
So you graduated from high school then?
So I got my GED, then with the NCC.
What grade did you?
The highest grade I completed was 12th. Well, 11th.
11th? Okay.
Yeah. Do you know what I'm being charged with?
Yeah, I'll tell you soon. I'm done with this. I'll tell you in a couple of minutes. You don't work, right?
Yeah, well, I'm not. I'm doing, well, I was employed through CEO. That's a program through parole.
You know the address?
No, I know it's right in the corner of State and Main Street.
It's called CEO?
Yeah. It's inside of a building. It's on the 7th floor.
What's your last name?
My mother's? Another Donella, Washington.
Where's she living? Name.
Well, I had, damn, I don't even know if she. Might as well not even put that 6 game. Be around.
You said you got one kid, right?
Yeah.
You're not married, are you?
Nah, man.
You're not been in the military, have you?
No.
You left-handed or right-handed?
You said what?
Are you left-handed or right-handed? You got any tattoos?
Yeah.
How many you got?
I got 2 sleeves on my arm. So
2 sleeves on your left arm?
No, it's a sleeve over here and a sleeve over here, so it's probably all together. Probably about 14, 15
tattoos
all together, counting both arms. Yeah. will I be able to talk to my mother
before
I go to bookings?
I'll see. I'll try to arrange it for you, all right?
Please, man. Oh, she picked up the phone. She at his funeral right now, man.
What's your, what's your phone number again? CEO of the State Line.
Who?
Where you work? State Line?
Yeah. That's the actual, well, not State Line, State on Main Street. That's the actual headquarters, or the building we meet up at. Like, we go around the city picking up trash.
And your girlfriend, you don't know her name, or?
I ain't even gonna say I got a girlfriend.
You know the girl you messed around with on Wellington?
So what?
Don't you know on Wellington?
Who, the girl?
Yeah. No?
Where'd that come from?
Weren't you fucking around with some girl on Wellington?
No.
No?
A lot of people that stay on Wellington.
You know what you're being charged with?
No.
You got no idea?
I got a kind of an idea, but what I was telling you about, I don't want to guess. I'm not guessing, man.
Well, what do you think?
I'm not doing that, man. Please don't do this to me.
I'm not doing anything to you. I'm asking you. What do you think? I mean, you...
I don't know. The one guy said I'm being charged with numerous things.
Who said that?
The, Sergeant Z guy.
Alright, well, you know, I mean, you're being charged with murder. You know that. What happened with, Smurf?
Who said who?
Smurf.
Smurf.
Yeah.
What Smurf?
Orlando?
I don't know that name, Smurf Orlando, man. That's why I keep telling you, man.
You don't know him?
If I know this person we talking about, it gotta be a different name or something.
Oh, dude, you had the problem with over on Ackerman Street?
What murder am I being charged with? I've seen a lot of murders on the news.
This happened on Wabash Street on August.
I'm being charged with that murder.
Yeah. Did you hear about that?
It's on the news. It's all over the streets.
Okay, so what'd you hear?
You probably heard the same shit you heard, man.
Did you hear that you was involved?
I heard a bunch of bullshit, man.
So the streets was, the streets was talking, saying, you was involved, right? I know you heard that. 'Cause I heard it. Everybody heard it.
You believe that?
I don't know. I told you.
Look at me in my eyes, man. For real, you.
I believe.
I'm trying to be man to me. I don't want to bullshit you.
I believe it's
I
true.
don't want to lie to you.
Do I believe that? I worked on the case. All right. I just know what people told me. I mean, that's for you.
I really wish I could talk to you.
That's for you and God and people to decide.
I'm not supposed to be here, man.
I could tell you want to get off your chest too, but you already asked for a lawyer, so I can't really talk to you about it.
I'm supposed to be here, man.
Well, why are you here, Jamal?
Because people want me here, man.
What about you?
If you look, you go talk to parole. Parole would tell you everything I've been doing since I've been released. I got my own employment. I didn't ask them for help with getting a hoe. I came home and put everything right.
You think I enjoy sitting here, doing this to you?
No, I don't. I know you don't.
All right. Because I did tell you.
What I'm saying is I need some help.
What kind of help you need?
I'm going to go to jail for this. got out, maybe if I could talk to you without me saying what I'm saying being used against you. That's damn near impossible. Man.
I feel you.
So, birthday next month. It's gonna be the first time I made it. I can't think. It just seems like no matter how much good, how much I try to do good, it's positive, always some bad shit. Always some negative shit, man.
You want something to eat, man? Huh?
I can't. I want to eat. I ain't eaten 2 days. I can't. I don't got appetite.
You want another soda or something? Hey,
I think I got something.
I'll make you happy.
I just was trying to talk to my girl, see if she gonna leave me or not, man. That's I'm eating right now, man. I never wanted to come back to Rochester. I hate this city.
No, just hang in there, okay?
All you know is the paperwork of my life, man. Like, you don't know. You just...
No, I do know you. Because I told you, man, I read about you. And I know you're not a bad guy. I read your history. I mean, I've been studying it since a bad time.
Why do I go?
You know why I think it's maybe some of the people you hang out with, you know? Maybe you're hanging out with the wrong people.
Was it, man? How was it, man? Anybody negative, I got away from. Anytime anybody got negative, I got away. If anybody got negative for anything, I walk away, I leave. I leave.
I gotta be honest with you too. Everybody I talk to, man, they said good things about you.
They can't say nothing bad about me.
You know, people that I talk to said good things about you.
Now, how much that charge for?
I don't know. I can't tell you that. You know? I can't tell you that. I mean, it's not up to me. You know that.
It has to be that charge.
What the charge could it be?
I don't know. I just know I know other dudes have murder, man. Different charges hold different times. I know that. I just don't know what's more and what's wrong.
No, I can be perfectly honest with you. We got to talk to the DA, see what he wants to do, okay? It's not up to us. I'm going to see him later, because, matter of fact, I got to run to court later. So, we're definitely going to run it by him, all right?
What can I do? Like,
well, I mean, you had your chance to talk to us, but it's too late.
But that right there wasn't, all that's going to do is just have me saying shit, and y'all try to take this and put it together and then say, alright, this is the deal. And then leave me in the ring to fight for my life. That's it. That's not.
Well, let me ask you something. You think you did anything wrong?
No. I didn't do shit wrong.
You don't think you did anything wrong?
No, I did. I've been waiting so I could do it for my son. I know I ain't do nothing wrong. No, I did. I'm supposed to be here right now. If I did something wrong, I won't be here. I wouldn't run.
I kind of agree with you.
Yeah, that's right. I wouldn't be going on parole and that shot. No. Please, man. All you gotta do your job. Look, DA gotta do his job, man. I'm still a human being, man. I'm not just that paperwork person that they people be looking at, man. That's not me, man.
I know you're not. I told you, man. I read everything about you.
I even went and volunteered with the Save the Youth program when I first got out. I was working with them, doing volunteer work and everything. Like, I've been keeping myself busy and doing this shit to stay busy and stay out of trouble, man. I don't know what to do, man. I ain't never have a father figure or a good role model. I always try to do my best. Yeah, I made bad decisions in life. I don't want it to be the end of the road, you know? That's what it feels like. I feel like if y'all don't believe me, yeah, you don't believe me. Yeah, I'm not supposed to be here. I'm done, man. I hate this shit, man. I done had a job my whole life, man. I had a job.
You said you did have a job?
Yes. Every time I even had any contact with police, I had employment resume, everything, man. I'm not supposed to be here. That's why I got caught up in this shit. Sitting down here talking to y'all, man. So I'm just being charged by myself. I don't got co-defendants or nothing. It's just me being charged by myself with this charge. Trying to figure out what's going on, man.
I'll tell you what, before you leave, I'll be back here to explain everything to you, okay? Just give me a few minutes, okay? Alright? You good? We're gonna sit down and get you something to eat, man. Try and wash it down, alright?
It's fine, man.
Okay?
I just really need to talk to my family, man.
Jamil holds firm and eventually gets an attorney. He gets a mere 20 years for this senseless murder. Speaking of senseless, remember CHOP, the Capitol Hill occupied protest in Seattle? Police were expelled so the ultimate garden could be planted. But one side effect of expelling the police was crime. Some people took advantage of the lack of police presence. Marcel Long was one such person. Having no prior criminal history, Marcel must have been feeling the CHOP inspiration when he shot dead another man. Police refused to respond to the shooting due to it having occurred in CHOP. It took an entire year to finally arrest Marcel.
Hey, what's going on?
Look at my partner, Don Waters. How's the drink? Cool. So, is your last name Long, or is it Green or Jefferson? We've always gone by Long. Does that sound right? It doesn't matter. You know why you're here. It's been a long time coming. We'd like to get some insight on what took place and why things led up to what they did. We heard stuff about old beefs, heard stuff about dice games, but we don't really know.
What do you know?
Well, I'm kind of same predicament as yours.
And what predicament is that? Not knowing or what?
I don't know.
Just something happened?
What you mean?
Just unfolded?
What on 40?
When Lil Mob died?
I don't know nothing about that.
Okay.
So what I'm hearing is the night at the chop, you weren't there? At the chop in Capitol.
Bro, what am I here for? What are you guys?
You are under arrest on a $2 million murder one nationwide extradition warrant for killing Lorenzo Anderson on June 20th of last year in the Chop Chaz zone.
Where's my lawyer, bro?
I can call one for you if you'd like. Do you have a specific one in mind?
Nah.
Just general public defender number?
Can I call my mom? We might have some. I don't know.
You can't call your mom. You can call a lawyer, though.
We can call your mom and ask her if you're...
Okay, which I'm asking you, would you have a preference on King County Public Defender? Is there a certain office that you're already thinking of? Do you have somebody in mind? I can call your mom for you, I guess.
And ask her if she has an attorney in mind. I mean, you're an adult, Marcel, so...
Alright, so where's my lawyer?
I don't know where your lawyer is. That's what I'm trying to ask you and establish.
You guys figure it out.
I can't figure out which specific lawyer you want.
A public defender.
But I will call a public defender if you like.
That's what we gotta do then.
Okay. I'll do a public defender. So you talked to your lawyer, correct?
Mm-hmm.
And he said he's invoking your rights on your behalf. Is that something you agree with? Do you following his advice, or would you like to speak with us at all? It's completely your decision.
No, I revoke.
Okay, perfect.
Marcel got off light with a 14-year prison sentence. The victim's father called the sentence a slap on the wrist.
Yeah, I really truly apologize to both families. I really do.
In a case of a suspect requesting a lawyer but getting an appropriate sentence, Carlos Asensio followed his ex-girlfriend to her book club meeting and stabbed her 58 times in a period of 15 seconds. In Carlos's case, the request for a lawyer was seemingly a result of being panicked and emotionally overloaded rather than a logical choice.
See you in that first blue chair. Over. All right, Carlos. I'm Elias Byes. I'm a detective. This is Detective Joe Essex. Okay, we want to talk to you about what happened today. Okay? Do you understand English? Okay, everything in here is recorded, audio and video recorded, okay? So you need to speak clearly, speak loudly, okay? But before we do, and before we ask you any questions, we got to advise you of your rights, okay?
You guys gonna kill him, please? Can you please kill him?
Okay. Do you want to listen to your rights? Okay. Pursuant to Chapter 276 and 33A, you have the right to use the telephone to communicate with family or friends or to arrange for bail or to contact an attorney. Do you understand this right? Yes or no? Okay, can you open up your eyes and sit up a little bit so maybe you can understand me a little bit better?
Contacts are damaged and I think my rib is broken.
Okay. Well, you're at the hospital, so they let you go, so we'll figure that out.
Rib.
Okay.
I can't see it.
All right. Before we ask you any questions, you have to understand your rights, okay? You have the right to remain silent. Do you understand this right?
Whatever that means.
Well, do you understand what it means?
You have the right to remain silent.
That you don't have to speak to us if you don't want to. Do you understand that?
How does that work?
So if you don't want to talk to us, you don't have to.
Huh?
So we want to talk to you about what happened today, but you're afforded rights, and we're just explaining those rights to you. So you don't have to talk to us if you don't want to. That's the first right.
No.
So do you understand that you don't have to talk to us if you don't want to?
It's weird.
But you understand it, right?
I don't get it.
Anything you say can be used against you in court. Do you understand this right?
Yeah.
You have the right to talk to a lawyer for advice before we ask you any questions and to have him with you during questioning. Do you understand this right? You understand it?
Yeah.
Yes? If you cannot afford a lawyer, one will be appointed for you before questioning if you wish. Do you understand this right?
Explain.
That a lawyer will be given to you.
Right now.
If you have a phone number for an attorney, you can call an attorney.
What if I don't?
Then in court tomorrow during arraignment. But that right is up to you. If you can get an attorney here to sit with you, we can have an attorney here to sit with you. That's up to you to do.
If I can't afford it.
Then one will be appointed to you for in court tomorrow. Yeah. You understand that, right? Yes?
I can't have one right now.
You can if you know an attorney who will come here right now with you.
You won't have a public offender, a public defender.
If you're a private attorney.
That will be given to you at court.
Do you understand that? No. No? What don't you understand about it?
Why can't I get an attorney now?
Do you have a number that we can call somebody for you? No. Okay, so but you understand it. Then if you don't have a number, we can't call one for you. That's not our job to do. That's your right to get one for yourself. If you have a number, we will gladly call an attorney for you. You don't have a number? But do you understand that right? Do you have a right to an attorney to be with you during questioning?
But if I don't have one?
They'll get you one tomorrow, when you go to court. Which probably isn't going to be tomorrow because it's 4th of July.
4th of July, so you'll be held till Friday.
So when you go to court Friday, they'll give you one.
What's questioning?
What's that?
It's questioning now.
Well, we're going to ask you those questions after we finish with your rights. So if you decide to answer any questions now without a lawyer present, you have the right to stop questioning at any time for any reason. Do you understand that, right?
What?
That if we start asking you questions now without a lawyer present, you have every right to stop at any time answering those questions. You understand that, right?
Okay.
Okay? Do you understand what I've read to you? Not really. What don't you understand?
I don't get it.
What don't you get?
Everything.
Okay, well, the right that's afforded to you is on your own, that you need to get an attorney here. If you have a number for an attorney, we'll gladly call you one. If you don't have one, then you'll get appointed one in court when you go to court. But you can speak to us if you like, if you don't have to, if you don't want to, and if you can stop at any time during us questioning you. Do you understand that? Okay.
So we can start talking to you, and then at some point, if you don't want to talk anymore, you just let us know, and then that's it.
Just makes it easy. Okay. Do you mind if I ask you some questions? You rather a lawyer? Okay. We're gonna go back downstairs. Oh, actually, why don't we step out? We're gonna turn off the interview recorder, and then we're gonna get you processed.
Can't feel like it.
Okay. Don't even type. There's plenty of room in there.
One aspect of Carlos's trial was his mental state. Carlos claimed that voices in his head told him to kill his ex-girlfriend and then himself, though he coincidentally only acted upon the first part of that command. The prosecution's expert witness, a psychiatrist, testified that Carlos was showing signs of faking a mental illness. Ultimately, Carlos was sentenced to life in prison. In a situation of a woman killing her ex-lover, Crystal Rodriguez shot her ex-husband to death. After meeting with the detectives, she proceeds to talk up to the point where she would be self-incriminating.
Okay. All right, Crystal, and you know why you're here today, correct?
Yes.
Okay, you want to just kind of tell me what happened? Just kind of help me understand, like, what went on, what transpired, and how we ended up here?
I mean, there isn't anything to say, honestly. There's just nothing to say.
Well, you know, we always like to get a full picture of what happened. You know what I mean? It makes us, help us make better decisions. You know, there's always reasons for things that happen, you know what I mean? You know, certain situations, you know, kind of spiral out of control sometimes, different things. So we'd really like to hear what you have to say to help us understand, like, what led up to this and how this all happened.
There's just nothing to say. I don't know. I don't have anything to say.
Let me ask you this. Let's just start off. How'd your day start this morning? Where were you at, and where were you going?
I didn't sleep. I had a hard time sleeping.
Okay.
The kids did too. We got up late, like at 7, and we just got ready, and I took the kids to school. I took Charlie to school, and that was it.
Where does Charlie go to school at?
Charlotte Rodriguez. She goes to Fox Run Elementary.
Oh, you said Charlotte?
Yes.
Okay, I'm sorry. You said Fox Run?
Yes.
Where's that at? The school?
I don't know the address.
Just like the street, do you know the street name offhand? I'm not familiar, that's the only reason I'm asking.
I don't know. You'd have to use Google Maps.
That's fine. Okay, what time did you drop her off?
It's like 8:15.
Okay. Anybody else with you?
My son Christopher.
Okay. Okay, and from there, what did you do?
We went to the front of the school. Jared Rodriguez picked up Bobo, or we call him Christopher. His name is Christopher. We call him Bobo.
Okay.
And I asked him if I could get some stuff from the house, and he said, sure, come over. And then that was it. And
okay, and where does Jared live at?
5706 Pine Country, San Antonio, Texas, 78247.
Okay, and Jared, is he your ex, or? Yes. Okay, tell me a little bit about y'all's relationship, how long it lasted, how long y'all were together, any children, all that stuff.
Yes, we were together for about 15 years, married for 8, recently divorced. It was October 13th, 2020. It was finalized. We have 2 children, Charlotte Christine Margaret Rodriguez. Do you need me to spell that?
No, I got it.
And then she's 8, and then we have Christopher David Joshua Rodriguez, and he is 4.
You right back there?
And what's Christopher's date of birth? And how about Charlotte? Okay. So, did you ever live at 5706 Pine Country?
Yes, we bought the house together.
Okay. And how long did you live there?
It's like over 10 years.
Okay.
About 10 years.
Okay. And when did you move out of there?
November 4th, 2020.
Okay. And that was after your divorce?
Yes.
Okay. So you called Jared this morning, or he called you?
He messaged me first, asking when we were gonna drop off, or I was gonna drop off the kids at school. And I cracked my phone. I had cracked the screen to my phone.
Mm-hmm.
It was like the day before yesterday, so my phone, it's still responsive, somewhat responsive, but I can't. It's really hard to make calls or text messages or try to contact anyone from it.
So he messaged you, and what did the message say?
When are you going to get to school? But he had sent it earlier, but by the time I saw it, it was like 7, because that's when I woke up. And
what time more or less did he send it? Do you know? Do you remember?
Like 6:30, I think.
Okay. And he was messaging you this because he needed you to come over, or what was the situation?
We drop off, or we exchange. I take Charlie to school, and we exchange Chris at the school.
Okay, so he picks up Chris.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And he picked up Chris this morning?
Yes.
Okay. And after you picked up Chris, what did you do from there?
that was pretty much it. I told Jared I needed to go to the house to get stuff, and he said that was fine.
Did you still have property in there?
Yes.
Okay. Like clothing or
It's just some
furniture?
stuff. I mean, I had some furniture, but it wasn't that important.
Okay. So did you follow Jared to the house, or?
Yes.
Okay. And what time did y'all get to the house?
8:30.
Okay.
Maybe.
Okay. And y'all all went inside?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And what happened after that?
I think I'll wait for representation. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. It's hard to explain. It's just hard to explain what happened.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. Sorry. That's fine. So do you want a lawyer and the interview to stop?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Crystal Rodriguez was sentenced to only 28 years in prison thanks to her lawyer arranging for a plea deal.
Life back. He's not going to get to be there with his children. You will still get an opportunity. I'm going to sentence you to the 28 years.
So there you have it. 5 criminals who took the smart route after being arrested. Most of them likely got lighter sentences than they deserved. Thanks for watching. This is a new type of video for my channel. Let me know if you found it interesting.